right, back to role playing. Dan, weirdest role play for you? What's the funkiest, the most specific role play, the most complicated design, art department, like setup, like how much lead time did it have to have?
I am not at liberty to discuss my sexual role playing because it's too hot.
Are you afraid that we can't handle it? It's that hot?
No, it's just too. I have discovered recently, after living my life, going like, I wish, when I was on the playground, it's like, hey kid, why you get boogers on your jacket? Well, how come you talk that way, and walk that way, and pee that way, and throw a ball that way, and write that way, and talk that way, and think that way? How come you smell that way, and behave in all that way? Why are you doing all those things? Why are you doing that? And I'd always be like, fuck, god damn, it's such a bummer when all that happens, and fuck, god damn it, I'm gonna make sure that the answer to that is always because I'm awesome. And I just getting more and more tastes of it, and just going like, no, you're gonna fucking kneel before me, and then it's like, wow, the answer's gonna be, why aren't you doing this way and that way, and then along the way it was sort of like caught up in this sort of like, well, the big key to that is like public spotlight, transparency. Like there should be no barrier between what's going on in your head and what's coming out of your mouth and what's going on behind closed doors, and because that's everybody else's jam, because they're all ashamed of themselves, and they're all terrible people, they're shadow people, and they want you to be merged with their shadows, and you're just going to be honest, and you're going to be who you are, and you're going to flaunt who you are, and they're going to not kill you, and that's when you're going to know you succeed. Then I spend my life like tricking people into situations where they're tempted to try to kill me so I can prove that they can't, so I can be alive and consider myself a success. And it's just this fucking syndrome. And then and it culminated in a public relationship, and I got married, and like now I'm divorced, and it was like we none of it matters. Like, and then I go like, oh, what if where you put your dick and what you did with it and what made it hard and when it came and where you shot the cum, like what if that was like kind of like, I don't know, what if there was a little bit of a box around that? What if you made a box around here, and what if everybody that you knew intimately, like there was a box around them, and it's like, oh, I guess that would be called privacy, and then you can yeah. I mean, I wish I want nothing more than to be able to tell people like what I get up to when I fuck, but the fact is, society couldn't handle it. And that's why I'm able to come. That's the only thing that could ever make me come. So if I told you, you'd be like, whoa! And then I'd be like, and then my dick would be like, meow. So then I'd have to go further. And then I'd be like, I'm hard. And you'd be like, that's crazy. And I'm like, yep, it was. And then, so I'm in a sweet spot. I got some tricks. I got some costumes.
I admire you, like, having that privacy for yourself. That's good. Yeah, your sexuality, like, should be sexy, and it should be your own dirty little secret.
I go to criminal places. Terrible, low, ethically horrible places. I'm not coming until like,
a hate crime has been committed.
I could tell. I all the time. It's I just want to make sure, because it's like, well, what if you can only go to that place? No, but I'm saying I go to terrible, dark crevices of the human imagination. Because you're not supposed to.
But with somebody who's consensually into that too.
No, God, no.
Oh,
consent?
shit.
No. No. Oh, God, no.
Damn.
Jeff, that's the whole point. Yes. With the consent of adults. Yes, but it's horrible, and there's really no way it never wouldn't be horrible. It's like that's a thing. It's like oh, let's all live in this society where we all kind of talk about everything, and all the language is monitored, and if you say this, then you intend this. But that's not really true, because we know that the people that are really good at saying things right are some of the worst people in the world. And then we're down here policing each other's language because we're so caught up in the idea of language being intent. But we're still disguising it down here, because when you get behind closed doors, it's all about it's thought and it's intent and stuff, and it's like the way you treat each other. It should be. I got nowhere to go with that, but it's a lot of babysitter stuff.
That's the short answer. The short answer is babysitter.
The short answer is it's a lot of babysitter stuff, but let's beyond that.
Okay.
That's the baseline.
Have you ever
Thanks
dressed
for
up?
taking care of my kids.
Have you ever dressed up either yourself
My wife's
or
working
your?
at the hospital.
Have you ever
Sorry.
dressed up as yourself or your leva, as you call her, in period costume? Have you ever gone into a different era?
Well, yes, the 80s. Yes. Yes, my high school, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I like that.
But no, nothing, no dangerous liaisons, kind of like,
Right.
Oscar-worthy stuff yet.